Welcome back. How many different liquids do you think we're going to consume?
What up, Joey Jewish? I was driving past an area the other day, and my wife goes, "Oh, they're going to build a huge like Jewish temple over there." And then we just chatted about how the Jews don't participate electronically.
Huh?
They don't like watch Netflix and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they're like, we own that. We don't need to watch what's on it.
We don't participate in Netflix and electronic. I thought when you said like we were banning electric cars from the temple.
Do you think that the Jews look at the Amish and go, "What's with the hats, guys? You think you could just cop our style?"
Wait, what? Don't they have like little witches hats, Amish guys?
No, it's kind of the same. What do you call that?
They have like a pilgrim hat almost.
Yeah, so do the Jews.
The Jews do?
Yeah, the Jew guys. They I feel like all the Jewish guys, they have like a costume mandate. It's like whoever looks the most like Abe Lincoln gets the nicest house.
Which is interesting because Abraham Lincoln wasn't Jewish.
Maybe in a couple years he will be once AI rewrites history.
AI is just taking over, buddy. One way or the other, you're getting it. You're getting AI'd. I hope they AI us.
How many
swap? Imagine they swapped us places. Like, it'd be cool.
Yeah, I would just swap bodies.
No, like I just like I like my head's on your body.
I'm okay with that.
You just fall over.
How many KMs you get this week on the bike there?
Well, the one Friday was 46 kilometers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you light as a feather now? How much weight you losing?
I don't know. I'm not weighing myself. I'm just looking in the mirror and I'm looking good. So I'm going to keep that up.
Yeah. Is it tasty? What you're looking at?
I love it. Actually, it's starting to become a little bit of a thing where I'm like, I'm looking at myself now and I'm like, I'm going to be a hot guy, dude.
Well, it doesn't change your face.
Exactly. But I don't need, my face is okay.
What are you seeing in the mirror?
I'm seeing like some shapes. It's no longer an amoeba. It's starting to become like a shape.
You looked like a germ before under a microscope.
I looked like I didn't have like a specific body like type. I was like, okay, I kind of look like a high school girls gym teacher.
Yeah.
And then, but like also like I look like a cop that's been on the force for like 30 years.
A long time. You look like a gorilla. Like you're built like a gorilla. If you had to play Elden Ring and they had that option, gorilla body.
I look like a gorilla, but like well past his prime. Well past.
Yeah, you hang out with the orangutans.
I hang out with the orangutans to make myself feel humongous.
Yeah, they joke around and you're like, you block.
I don't get the jokes though. I don't get the jokes.
It would be nice if you had wider forearms.
I mean, these are these bad boys.
No, I'm saying like comedically wide.
Oh, like Popeye?
Yeah, just.
If I was, what is it? How does he? He's got the little thing.
So is the diet changing up over there?
Diet's been changed for like almost 3 weeks now. Completely.
Holy shit!
Complete 180.
You got a Dwayne the Rock Johnson cheat day in there or no?
No. So I'm gonna wait for the cheating. I think.
Okay.
My buddy's getting married next weekend, so I'll probably cheat then. I think.
Not on your girl.
Like, yeah. I mean, sorry. No, I meant on my diet.
Sorry.
But I love my diet as much as I love my girl, so it's close.
Yeah. You look healthier. Your skin looks better.
Wow, dude. That's like the nicest thing you've ever said. I feel great.
Anytime I say something nice, you always say that's the nicest thing?
Well, you don't say a lot of nice things, I will be honest, but you also like to just rest that on the crutch of like, we're best friends. We're supposed to do that to each other.
What have you said that's nice to me?
Is that what like murderers say to their victims? Yeah, it's I love you. That's why I'm stabbing you to death.
What do you say that's nice to me? You ever think about that?
I don't say bad things to you, I don't think.
Do you say nice things?
I don't say bad things. There's a difference. We have a conversation, no bad things being said.
So you are admitting that you don't say nice things? That's what I'm hearing.
I bet you in the course of the time of us knowing each other, I've said more nice things.
To me, probably, maybe.
But that's okay. Like, it's not a competition.
You sound a little upset.
Yeah.
Here's a nice thing.
Tell me. I'm ready.
You probably look okay in spandex. I haven't seen it.
Oh, you're going to see it, buddy. I'm going to wear it.
Are you taking a lot of selfies of the decks on your
I haven't
butt?
taken a wait, what?
Do you have a good ass?
No.
Yeah.
I could reach in my back pocket for my wallet. I just go over my shoulder. Like that's where my that's where my ass starts. Like,
you don't have a cheek, eh? There's no definite
dude,
cheek.
it goes back and then hamstring.
Yeah.
It's one.
You ever like climb up something that you go to put your foot there and then it falls off, like the rock falls?
Yeah, no.
That's what your
I know
ass
you're
is
talking-
almost.
Okay,
like
gotcha.
sandy hill, and then you put your foot there and then the hill's gone.
Well, I thought because like I've been biking and like working out a little bit, I put the spandex on the other day and I'm like, I show Michaela, I was like, look at my ass, and she's like, you don't have one. I was like, oh. I was like, okay, well that's cool.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to say too. You don't have one?
Yeah, you have no butt, she said. I was like, okay, cool. Thank you.
So your ass naked looks like a plate of food? Like when they put cellophane over it?
Dude,
It's like a plate of
it
fucking
actually
mashed
looks,
potatoes?
Yeah, it does. It looks like the twice baked potato from the keg. That's what my ass looks like. You know the ripply top?
That sounds delicious, which is not where I thought this was going to go. Delicious.
But that's life. Some people are blessed with a rumpus and some are not.
You're looking at it right here.
Yeah, what are you not blessed with? Let's play the game. Let's play a game. New game, new segment. What does Jordan not have?
I don't have perfect eyes.
Okay.
You know, they go a little wonky. Sometimes I'm working on it. I don't have a small dick. You know, some guys have
That's
that.
the way it works.
Some guys have that.
So you get plenished, you get plenished.
So you don't go to the gym because you're on the bike, but when's the last time you were in the gym?
I've been to the gym almost every day for a few weeks.
But
now.
you go to the Dunder Mifflin gym.
Yeah, but that counts. It's the same thing.
No, I'm saying, not that it doesn't count. I'm saying in a gym, there's like random guys. You know every guy at the gym.
Oh, true. Yeah. No, you're right.
So you don't actually get the like weird social.
But like,
gym
what is the
shit.
social? What am I missing out on?
Some
That
guys will
doesn't sound
shave in the sauna.
They'll shave in
And
the sauna.
They'll try to shave in there and they'll chat.
That's one thing I'm willing to get a gym membership for is just a sauna.
Yeah, it's good. It's real good.
I really need to get that.
I have never gone to the gym just to sauna, but I want to.
Like, see, I would go just to sauna. Like, I'd bike ride there, sauna, bike back.
You should.
Yeah.
There's this place called the Other Ship, and I went there. It's just for sauna and cold plunge. Cold plunge is also bad for you, by
Why?
the way. Well, it restricts your blood flow,
Perfect.
which is not good.
Oh, what if I don't want to feel today?
Then, yeah, just headbutt the wall. That always works, too.
You have trouble sleeping, just headbutt the wall.
You ever just headbutt the wall?
I've never once headbutt anything.
Never a ball? Soccer ball?
Oh, true. Yeah, I have.
I was playing with my nieces today at the park.
That's fun.
It's funny when you watch kids like figure out coordination because they're trying to kick the ball, but every time they go to kick it, they bump it, and then they got to run to it. I'm like, this is just great.
That's the worst.
It's great though.
Watching little kids with figure out soccer is funny though. How they're just like wobbling around. They can't really get it yet.
No, my niece though, she can do the monkey bars and just swing each way. I'm like, damn, you're pretty strong.
So she could do like a bunch of pull-ups.
Eventually, maybe.
Can
she
you
might
do
get
the
there.
monkey bars?
What do you mean, do the monkey bars?
Like, can you go all the way through the monkey bars?
I'm too big.
What?
Like,
What does that mean?
when you grab it, you're like standing on the ground.
Oh, you're too tall.
You're too tall. Like, I
you-
need suspension so I could actually
you could,
go.
in fact, do all of the monkey bars.
Probably, but when I bend my knees to do it, it doesn't feel like the leg swing is a big part of it.
Yeah.
You know, and take that away, then
You're
we're
at a
talking.
disadvantage.
Then we're talking rotator cuff.
Yeah, rotator cuff. Mine is shot, bro.
Yeah, you were saying something about your knee the other day.
The knee, the shoulder. You know what, though? We're going to get them fixed up. We're going to slowly build and slowly. We're not rushing. Nobody's rushing here.
Speaking of Russians, I just watched Mission Impossible.
Yeah, dude. The Podkova.
Interesting how they just kind of blame Russia for this AI, if you think about it.
They said, Russia, what were you thinking? And
This
they
computer's
said,
so smart. You sure you guys made it? I thought it was sick.
Yeah, it was really good. The stunts were really cool. The plane fight was a little bit long, I will say.
What do you mean a little bit long?
That plane fight was long. Like
That
it
could have
was
been the whole movie. In fact, it
Yeah.
is. Top Gun.
It is. when he hits his balls, dude, and in his head, crazy.
When he broke his arm.
Yeah, you could see the pain in that actor's face.
That guy went from being a badass to being
Yeah.
such
I
a
can't
bitch.
believe he actually broke his arm for the movie. That's crazy. That Tom
Yeah,
Cruise
I can't believe
convinced
Tom
that
Cruise died too for it. In the water.
guy. I
that was-
cannot believe it.
That was the only critique I think I had for the movie was when the villain guy goes, "You don't have a parachute, bitch," and then he just dies.
And then he also finds another parachute.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Tom Cruise isn't going to kill Tom Cruise in a Tom Cruise movie.
Tom Cruise can't even kill Tom Cruise in real life.
Yeah, I can't. I thought it was
Scientology.
great, though. That shit where he goes into the submarine
Yeah.
and he
Oh my
takes
God.
off that suit, he would have
Dude,
been dead.
You knew for the second he looked up there and like he opened it, he's gonna have to take off the suit. I'm like, that water's too cold for that.
Too cold, dude.
So I looked it up. I looked it up in the movie theater actually because I was like, they said he was about 500 meters down,
Okay.
and I was like, what was the longest recorded no suit, no air like dive? And it was a free diver by it was like some Swedish free diver.
Yeah.
Did 712 meters.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
One thing
it is possible to be that deep in that cold. I don't know in that cold though, because they don't really do it in that cold of water.
No,
but it
they
is
do it-
cold down there anyways.
One thing in those movies and in all movies, the amount of time dudes can hold their breath.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an agent, whatever. I don't know. Maybe they got a Y membership at the fucking IMF.
Have you watched The Art of the Dive? The documentary where they're covering like the free diving in Italy and stuff and all. Like,
No.
what these people do. So
No.
you should watch it. It's really good. Free divers like will swallow. They have like these techniques where they'll swallow. They train their lungs to like swallow a bunch of air, and then they dive down this. Like they have a rope that they follow down. Nobody can assist them. They have to dive, and they have this big paddle tail. It looks like a mermaid, and they go down. And once you get past a certain amount of meters, the ocean sucks you in. You no longer have to do anything. It just sucks you down. So then when you have to swim back up, if you don't have enough energy to get back up,
Pull the rope.
You're swimming against. No, you're not pulling the rope. You don't have enough energy for that. You have to focus.
How do you get up?
So they fucking paddle their foot. They use their foot to get up, and they have their hands like this, obviously, and they're slowly letting out air. But then when they get up, because of they're so deep and they're going up so quickly, they always like come up in their fucking like face, like it's like they can't breathe. So the people have to like smack them and put this like device in their throat to like give them air.
Dude, when you said the ocean sucks them in,
It sucks. When I heard that, I was like, what are you talking about? And then
I got scared.
They explained it. There's a certain amount of meters. Don't remember the exact amount, but it's pretty far down there. I actually think it's not. I think it's like 30 plus meters.
and the
after
ocean's
that.
just like, yup.
It's like gravity is stronger for some reason. The ocean current is pulling you down.
Oh.
So going down is easy. Going up is super difficult.
Do you like the ocean?
No, I'm terrified. The ocean has things swimming around in there as big as me. My rule is to stay away from things as big or bigger than me. Like animals. Wild animals that are as big or bigger, don't want to be near them.
Yeah, there's just no respect for me in the ocean. Up on land, a tiger is like, yeah, I could kill you, but maybe I can't. A shark is like, bitch.
A shark is like, doesn't matter who you are, what you have. You have a
Who
gun,
are
shoot-
you?
You shoot it, it's like, no.
No. Also, you think the sharks know in the water? They're like, guns don't work here, dude.
Yeah, like you have a harpoon, dude. Good luck with that. Good luck.
You're going to throw a fucking knife at me? In
Well,
the water?
what about that surfer that punched the shark to get away? He's punching him in the eye.
What are you going to do? That's the only option.
Well, it's like you can't just give up because I don't want to be eaten by a shark. They have so many teeth, like way too many.
I wouldn't give up if he didn't bite me. But if he bit me once, yeah, I'm good.
I like it depends on what we're talking about. If it's in my like side, then yeah, I'm just gonna be like, enjoy the meal, dude. Like,
What if he takes your foot off from the knee?
But say he like clamps on to my knee like, so from my knee down is in his mouth.
Yeah.
I'm poking him in that, whatever it takes. I'm plugging his nose. Hold your breath. Good luck.
Plugging his nose might be a move.
No, it doesn't.
You'd have to get the nose and like wrap his neck with the gills.
No, but I definitely would like attack the eyeball of some sort and punching.
Yeah, I think the eyeball's maybe the move.
Like anything in there. Like
the only problem is you got to get on his back to get the eyes. Because he's not letting you.
So back's a tough spot because what if he just takes off?
Yeah.
Like, what's the top speed of a great white shark?
My guess, 30 miles an hour. 30 miles an hour.
I'm saying it's more than that.
You're saying it's more than that.
They can swim 56. Yeah, so you're right. 56 kilometers an hour.
Did I just nail it off the top?
Pretty close. Like you said 30 miles an hour. Yeah, it's pretty close.
How many kms is that?
It's pretty close.
How many kms, dude? 34.
Yeah, 50,
wow.
So it's pretty close.
Dude, is there anything I get? If we
Still,
were kids
50,
right now, I would have got a chocolate.
56 kilometers an hour.
Yeah. How fast can a human go in there? How fast is Phelps?
Mike, not even close.
No.
5 kilometers an hour, probably.
And he doesn't want to fight a shark.
The fastest human ever, I think, was like 25 on land, right? It was Usain Bolt. He was like 24 or something.
Well, they have this enhanced games now where if you break the world record, you get $1 million.
The enhanced games. So it's interesting, though, with the swimmer guy that got all juiced up.
Yeah.
Let's get a picture of him. Enhanced games swimmer. My question would be, is that guy not going to be super slow now?
Like in the water?
Because he's like bigger and heavier. How could he be that much faster just because you're stronger? Like,
I was wondering the same myself because when I saw his meaty figure, I was like, you're a big, thick piece of shit.
Well, I'm just curious.
But if he puts on, let's say he put on 15 pounds of muscle, but he can thrust 10 more like differentiated pounds.
Dude, he put on way more than 15 pounds.
See, the guy on the left is like works at the grocery store guy who has athletic aspirations. The guy on the right does porn.
Because, like, I'm going to stop sharing this because he's way bigger, dude, than that. That's not even an accurate, like, picture of what he looks like. I bet you he gained 20 pounds.
Well, that picture with him stuffed in the swimsuit.
Yeah, the black swimsuit. Yeah,
you stuff anybody in a swimsuit, they're going to look weird.
So what do you think? Enhanced Games televised? Who's sponsoring? Go, give me the top 3 sponsors.
Fleshlight.
Wow.
Because, they're all about enhancing.
I was going to say, like, Moderna.
I would love to see Canadian Tire out there, too. Why not?
Canadian Tire sponsoring one of, like,
the enhanced
athletes?
games? Why do they care? They don't sell any of those kind of goods.
Are steroids expensive?
Yeah, I think so. Good ones.
So there's low budget.
There's low budget. Yeah.
So there's tiers.
I'm pretty sure you get because that guy had no pimples and shit.
So he's got the best kind of steroids.
I think the base level steroids, there's trim lines of vehicles. If you get the base model, you're getting blackheads on your ass.
Okay, so
and then if you get better ones.
I was told like the needle is it's like a big thick. It's a knife, obviously, but
it's got to get into the muscle tissue.
It's this wide. No, it's not, but you know what I mean. Like it's pretty big.
It's this wide. What are they checking your tonsils? Or
I was told it's quite large. The needle, and it goes right in your butt, and you bleed a lot.
Well, you bleed a lot. I didn't know that.
Well, like a common thing is that people will bleed because like it's a big needle. It's not a small needle. It's nowhere near a needle you've ever seen in your life.
In the movies, they make it look so like...
I've never seen steroids being done. What movie?
Pain and Gain.
Oh, I never watched the whole thing.
Why not? You get upset?
Wait, we're done Mission Impossible like that.
We got off, but I liked it a lot. I'll say it was sick. One thing that I've realized, I just watched an Instagram video about this. Because Tom's all about these insane stunts and shows you the behind the scenes before you watch the movie, it does take away a little bit because in the end, like when you first watched the first Mission Impossible, I didn't know that he was, and I don't know if he did back then, but you don't know if he's doing any of these stunts.
He was doing them.
So when that helicopter explodes in the tunnel, you are watching the movie thinking he could die. But because he shows you the stunt beforehand.
Oh, it doesn't, like, it takes them. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Because it
You
doesn't
know-
look the same. The stunt never looks the same as it does in the movie.
No, close.
Well, that bike jump in the last one, it's a ramp. Like, it's not in the movie. There's no
Well,
ramp.
no, there's no like hill or whatever. But I think that bike jump was actually the most underwhelming one because it was just
Really?
yeah, because
You're driving a motorcycle off of a cliff and then parachuting.
No,
So many
that's-
things can go wrong.
yeah, that's even when you say it, I think that was more exciting than like
Yeah, true.
Him
It was
doing
not
it.
exciting in the actual movie.
because it was just he flew off the thing and he did it, which was fine. It was cool, but the Burj Khalifa was way more
Yeah.
crazy, and this flight one was pretty crazy too.
The submarine, that when the torpedoes were like falling on top of him in the water,
Yeah.
I was like, this is insane, bro. Like, this is
yeah,
crazy swimming.
can you believe he was actually down that far?
Yeah, they actually took a submarine and rolled it on this ocean floor. Tom Cruise is like 1.3 billion, no problem. Got it.
He made 120 million for that movie.
So, did you agree with what I said I didn't like about it? Where they spent that brief period of time connecting all of them together, because like that's kind of crazy, you know?
No, because they did it in the beginning in a tasteful way where he watches the VHS of all the
Yeah.
missions. That made sense to me. The one thing I was a little you guys really stretched it here is from the third movie, The Rabbit's Foot.
Yeah, they made that. Like,
They
the
go,
God
yo,
part.
this is actually what it's been the whole time, and you're going, sure. If you didn't say that, we don't care.
Little Philip Seymour came back in for a second, though. He was in there for a second.
Love you, Seymour.
Ruga, rest in peace.
I also felt like it didn't end. If
it
that
was
makes
2 hours
sense.
and 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Well, no, you know how it's like the final reckoning, and then he's probably not making any more of these. It didn't have a
there'll be a
definitive.
spin-off now.
Didn't have a definitive end.
There's a spin-off now because they got their new little team, right? You see how they got the new guy in there, and there's
But
they
without
got
Tom,
don't need it. John Wick's doing spin-offs without himself, you know?
yeah, I don't think we'll watch those.
I might watch the one. What's the one that coming out with Mia Arma Demias? What's her name?
Arma
Mia-
Demias?
Was her,
Is that a
Ana
new
de
cologne
Armas?
this summer
Ana
by
de Armas.
Abercrombie?
Is it Anna de Armas? What's her fucking?
I don't know her.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
she,
do. Yeah.
ballerina or whatever.
Oh yeah. You know her.
I mean, I'm not as excited. If it's a woman starring in the movie, is the ticket cheaper? But what I think he should have probably died in this.
Yeah, they got to start killing people more.
Yeah, he should have died. Because at the
So-
end, it was just the only reason I think they don't need to make any more, and I was saying this to my wife, is what threat is going to be that epic where it takes
Yeah.
over every nuclear place?
Any threat, you should just be able to throw that fucking AI at it now, like in that little tube. Also, why is that not down a garbage disposal?
Why'd
is that
they
just-
keep it?
Yeah, don't keep that, dude, because it glows. Like, what are you doing?
It was very cool that it glows.
Very cool. Yo, hey, difference between a good pickpocket and a great pickpocket.
Timing.
Jerking off. No,
That's
sorry.
yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad writing. That woman's gorgeous, by the way.
Oh yeah, and
Miss Captain America.
Atwell.
Miss Captain America.
I
do you
went to
got
go
for us
see it in
over
an old mom and pop theater.
Oh, what's that mean?
So
Your mom and
I
dad
was
were there?
in a small town. I was in a small town in like, I would say between here and Toronto. I was in Campbellford, Ontario. Do you know where that is?
Campbellford?
Campbellford.
They could have just stopped at Campbell.
They could have. I was there, and
Yep.
I went to this tiny theater, one just big room.
That's what a theater is.
Yeah, but like theaters have like a lot of theaters. This one had just
One.
one room.
Gotcha.
Listen to this, dude. You're gonna blow your mind. This is how I know the movie theaters is a scam. Okay, 3 movie tickets for adults,
Yeah.
3 popcorns, 3 drinks. I want you. You get one guess how much it costs.
You paid it all.
Just take a guess how much it all costs.
3 popcorns. What size?
Mediums.
Why?
That's all they had was a medium or small.
Okay. And then how big were the drinks?
They were bottled like colas.
Oh, those are expensive. Okay. Tickets. Things. $71.
$46 for
Dude,
everything.
that's cheap as hell.
Dude, the movie was $11 each. That's already how I knew the
Cheap.
Cineplex is a scam.
cheap.
The popcorn, the medium popcorn was a $6 bag. The drink was $3. The extra layered butter was $2.
First of all, let's just go back. Cineplex isn't a scam. They just they have more than one room, and they have probably way more staff.
Yeah, okay,
and
but
way more shit to pay for.
Dude, after everybody bought their tickets and the popcorn stuff, staff just went home. There was nobody there. Like, I went out to go to the bathroom. Everything was closed. There wasn't a soul there.
Dude, you think Cineplex would be as expensive if there was one theater?
It's expensive. It's too expensive. It's too expensive.
Do you think it would be as expensive if it was one fucking movie?
I think that they overprice popcorn and drinks, and they overprice the movie tickets. The movie tickets don't need to be $26.
They're not. And what kind of threw me off was I was at the Vaughan movie theater, which is like one of the only true IMAX theaters in Ontario, maybe Canada. And there was a guy pushing a flat of popcorn seeds. Like, he needed all of his might to push it.
You should have stole some.
Dude, I was looking at this and I was like, oh, we're gross. Like, it was like we were zoo animals and he had to push the feed.
Oh,
into
the feed.
fucking...
That's so funny.
I'm like, we're disgusting, man.
Human beings.
I fucking love popcorn, though.
Okay, you're going to watch this video and I need you to tell me what you think.
Okay, hit me.
You're going to hate it.
Hit me in the titty.
Hit me in the titty.
Hit my fucking titties.
Okay, let me make sure that the sound is on.
Okay.
I don't know how loud it's going to be, but. Okay, so context. Guy is just filming outside of this guy's establishment, apparently. Camera. The comments are hilarious already. Like, the camera guy voted Kamala.
Don't touch
my... Oh, so loud.
Okay, hold on. I got. I'll fix.
We hate the cameraman. Wow. I'm so biased. Already. I'm so biased. I'm so biased.
How about?
Don't touch my shit. Bro.
So, did you turn it up?
No, I turned it down. Okay, hold on.
I don't get why the videos are so loud.
What about? Let's just try this one more time.
There's something on your end that you're doing.
I know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we need you.
You don't want to touch my shit.
You don't want to step.
Super loud.
Oh my God! I can't have these on my ears. If I have these on my ears, I'm going to the hospital after.
What about?
Don't touch my shit.
You're in.
Even louder.
Don't touch my shit is such a funny thing to say.
Dude, we have to watch this. I can't get it to be lower.
You can. I believe you can. There's not just a default volume.
The problem is...
What's the problem, Antonio?
Sound, automatic default. What if I undo that?
Maybe you undo it.
Just don't block the doorway.
Is that...
Don't block my
Don't
doorway.
touch my shit.
Don't.
That's better, yeah.
How loud is that?
Not as loud as it was. As before...
Don't touch my shit, bro.
Don't.
You don't want to touch my shit.
You don't want to step in
Still
front of
loud.
my.
Don't
Not
touch
bad. Okay, so what's the we got any context here?
Touch my shit.
You're in my house. Like,
How about
this is
now?
my house.
I don't care if you're
Okay, anyways. So you don't
This
even
is
need
my house, dude.
Yeah, you don't even need... Yeah, this is my house. So
But it's his store.
He
Whoa!
pepper sprays him.
Whoa!
So okay, I muted it, so you're not going to be able to hear it anymore.
Whoa!
So, guy pushes the camera.
Wow.
Maces
The
him.
editor
Yeah.
really knows what we want.
Yeah. So he maced him. And because the camera guy's claiming that he assaulted him. So this guy sprayed mace all in this guy's store too. So like all of these people, and then he like gets on his camera now and he's like, yeah, like this guy just maced me.
So
if I didn't do anything, like, I just got friggin' maced, dude.
he just took it?
Dude, he took it raw. And then
Wow.
he's squinting. trying to be
Oh
tough, like,
my
squinty.
God, dude. When you get maced and you just
Yeah.
take out your iPhone?
Yeah. So he takes out his iPhone and then he's like, am I serious? But then like what's funny is so all these people are like, dude, you're a loser. Like you just maced this guy. And all the customers are coughing. Like they're coughing. They have to leave.
Look at
They
that
all like, oh, they have
lady.
to leave. This
Oh
one girl's like,
my
I was going to buy
God.
these socks and now I can't even get my.
Oh my God.
So yeah, he's
She
like,
literally said socks?
yeah. So this guy's like, don't touch
Wow.
my shit. And this guy's
So,
like, what are you going to do? No,
I
he's
know
like,
that you have experience with this. Is that how deadly the mace is?
it's pretty bad. Like
Because he didn't even really get it
no,
in the
he
store.
didn't get him in his eyes, really. That's the thing. He didn't really get him good.
Okay.
If you get good, like you could watch, we'll pause it. So,
Wow,
this is-
he's
still-
close.
He's still, so you're not, this is way too close also. So he kind of misses.
Got it. Also,
And then he's lucky. This guy's lucky. Like he didn't.
first
get
of all, I don't like what the guy who owned the store, why didn't he fucking Miyagi that shit? Like, if you put something up quick to me,
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna take it out. Like,
Well,
I don't
he
even
Miyagi'd
need
the
to know what it is.
He chose the wrong Miyagi. He Miyagi'd the camera and then he got maced.
Yeah, but wait a second here. What would you do? You push the camera, and then the mace comes up.
I'm with
Aren't-
the camera guy.
Oh man. It kind of feels like this guy baited this. Okay, so do we know why the camera guy was filming? What was he filming? Is this guy?
So he was just doing like in America, you know, they do these fucking audits. They do these like Second Amendment free speech audits where they just like are filming shit.
like
and
testing out the amount of freedom.
Yeah, and like people really don't like to be videotaped. It turns out, but like I guess
they
apparently
hate it.
Apparently, the Supreme Court's like in public. If you're in public, you kind of just like waive the right to be videotaped. You're allowed to be videotaped anytime.
Sure. Okay.
You don't need anybody's permission. If you're making a video and you're going to post content, then you do need the person's because if you're making money off of it. But if
But
you're
I can just
videoing-
fucking film you.
yeah, you could film in public whenever you want. So this guy was filming because the story is like the store owner was like, "Hey, like you're filming me, my customers, get out of here." And then he
Totally valid.
so he's like, "Get your camera out of here." This guy's like, "Don't touch my camera," because apparently if you touch
well, that
somebody's
rig's
stuff,
expensive.
well, it's not just that. Apparently, like not some of the laws, the law of assault can be stretched to like the stuff you're holding. In the States, anyways.
Like you touch my camera, that's like
If you
touching
break
my
my
dick.
phone or my camera, yeah, you're touching my dick. And this guy's
Okay.
like, "Don't touch my camera. You're dead with the mace."
Wow. I can't. The balls to mace somebody? Because wait a second. Now that you've been maced, can't you attack?
I guess. So
Like,
what's
can't
funny,
the macer attack?
I was going through some of these comments, and the camera guy likes to he likes to come in here and stir up the pot right here. Like,
He's in there.
yeah, he is. So this guy, he goes and he'll like if somebody talks shit to him, he goes to their profile and like rips them apart.
This bald guy.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Wow.
So that's
What did he say? What does he say?
He's like, well, he'll just be like, "Yeah, dude, you're holding like a protein bar, but you're fat as fuck." Like he'll just say like stupid shit about the guy's
Wow.
protein. Like he absolutely rips them apart.
I feel like that guy's gonna get it one day.
Oh yeah,
You can't
for
be
sure.
macing guys. Cleared out
Engaging with
the
you makes me
store.
feel more childish. You're a nobody who takes social media way too seriously. I profit off your emotions. That's your only value to me.
Wow.
Little boy worked out his body, but not his brain. Reason he's still working for another man.
This dude's a menace.
This guy literally is a menace, dude.
Wow.
Camera guy wouldn't be able to hold his camera for long, and then he like comes in. There's a bunch.
No way.
So I found this page, yeah, and this guy
Yeah.
is a savage, bro. Like he just is a savage.
Dude, what a menace.
So then there's
So
another,
how does this end?
That's it. That's the end of the video. I don't know. I tried to find like the full video. I couldn't find it.
Damn
anywhere.
it. Did we go to let's go to the camera guy's page. What's his life
Well, I
about?
went, but there's oh my god.
He posted it?
Yeah, this guy posts it.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's got a lot on here, bro.
What a ruthless
A lot of these crazy like,
manimal.
fighting ones. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy fighting.
So is he baiting dudes into just
I think so.
a smack attack?
He reposts a lot too, though. There's a lot of these guys.
Shit.
So
So if he hit him in the eyes with that, what would have happened?
Well, he just really wouldn't have been able. Like, it wouldn't have feel good. He wouldn't be doing well.
Shit.
Like, he would have been less. And then there's this video I saw today.
Okay.
So apparently the context of the video is there was a gentleman who was sitting behind this lady, and he was grabbing her hair, and he wouldn't let go. Did you see this video?
Tight.
Did you see the video yet?
Absolutely not.
So we're gonna watch it a couple times. Okay, no sound.
Okay, you can put the sound on. Maybe I got to turn my guy down a little bit over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Who's hitting who here? Is that hitting the lady?
So hold on.
Is he hitting the lady?
Sign him up.
That's loud. No, so the guy in the background, the guy he's punching is
Yeah.
apparently holding the chick's hair.
Okay.
Sign him up.
And this is the flight attendant. The flight attendant is absolutely feeding him shots to get him to let go.
Jesus.
It looks like he's stabbing him, but he is not.
Yeah, it looks like he's like hammer fisting him with the worst part of your
Son
hand.
of
So
Well-
this guy re-reeled the video. I like to call it re-reel because it's better than
Sure, yeah.
And because I guess like for this fight club thing, they do these like intense street fights, and they're like sign up the flight attendants for the street fight, just feeding this guy shots.
Imagine you're on a plane and you're around other people and you just grab a woman's hair.
Dude, if I was on a plane and this started happening, I don't know if I'd be able to contain myself.
I would probably yell at the guy while I was hitting him, keep your belt on, and just hit him. It's kind
He
of an
was
advantage,
fucking
man.
pummeling him with shots.
He was hitting him. I like that.
pummeling him.
He could have elbowed him, though. I don't know if I don't, because like this is a really weak part of your hand.
Yeah, he was. But if you connect here with that, just even hit yourself in the chin. Like
Well, you got a palm. You got a boss root in the guy.
But like, give yourself a hammer shot to the chin. One little shot.
No,
Okay, it hurts.
no.
Yeah.
I wonder, what do you think happens after that?
Well, the old man. I'm like, did he let go? I don't know.
But
that's
do they
Here's the
do
thing.
they
I don't
talk
like.
to you as the attendant?
Well, like,
hey,
do you
man,
call the air marshal? Have you ever seen an air marshal? I don't even know if there is air marshals.
they're up there,
Not with us. Not on Porter Airlines.
but
Going
they
from the Sioux to Toronto. There's no way.
feels like our volume went a little down. Your volume went down or something.
Did I?
Feels like it, but maybe leave it. It's probably
sorry.
fine.
My bad.
No, but what I'm saying is, when that guy gets off shift, is there a meeting? He's got to
Yeah,
write
like,
some papers.
is
Is he
he
like a
held-
cop?
Like, does he have to explain why he chose physical violence?
Seems obvious.
Because, like, the woman, I guess, I mean, you had long hair at one point. Imagine somebody holding your hair. Like, you're stuck.
Well, my mom has long hair, and sometimes people will go up to her and touch it.
That's not cool.
You know, I'm going to just say this. I am sick of the weirdos.
Yeah, like, you were having an interesting time with some weirdos the other day, eh? You were telling me?
Oh, yeah. But before I tell you that, I will say I was at the movies the other day, and I'm not trying to be mean. It might sound a little mean, okay?
You're mean.
But
It's okay. Go ahead.
I just don't. I'm sick of the weirdos
It's okay. Tell me about
who
it.
are having a hard time in society. Like, it's hard for all of us. Figure it out.
You're making it harder, actually.
You're making it weird with your lip thing.
Oh, sorry,
and you're-
what happened at the movies? Like, what?
There's just a lot of creatures out. You know?
You make it sound like somebody was like trow down at the movie theater.
No, not always, but sometimes you just got a guy who's got like a half-shaved shit, and it's like, that's what's making it okay to get out in the wild?
Half shaved, like if I
Making
shaved half
me
my face?
side-eye you? With the fucking... Because I walked around with the patch.
Yeah, that's weird though. That's weird.
Well, I'm trying to heal my eye.
But that's weird still.
Well, do you put your arm in a sling when it's broke?
I don't think those two things. 'cause your
It's
eye
the
still
same
works. No,
shit.
your eye still works without the eye patch.
Yeah, but right here, look at this. Double vis.
I don't see why you need to wear the eye patch.
Well, if I go like this, you can.
So wait.
See
so
how that eye is? It's
correct
actually
me if
getting
I-
better.
Okay, so
See
correct
how
me if I'm
this
wrong.
eye is looking?
Okay,
And then look
so
at this eye.
I was incorrect.
You can see it.
I thought the eye patch was to help the eye that's covering up, but it's not. It's to help the other
No,
eye.
it's to make this guy fucking do some chin-ups.
But, like, how are you serious? Like, when you go to the grocery store, how are you serious? Like,
What do you mean serious?
You're like, you go to the grocery store.
It's not like it's a prerequisite to be in the grocery store that I gotta have I gotta be serious.
No, but like, you have an eye patch on, dude. You look like a fucking.
Oh,
maniac.
what do you mean? Is like, how am I serious in
Yeah,
there?
like you're there and you're like, you got 22 items, and the girl's like, "Do you want to?" Whoa, sir! What the?
It's
like, she's
it's like the power of knowing that we're all pussies. So I go in the grocery store and I'm like, y'all aren't gonna say shit
what
to
does
me.
that have to do with A being a pussy? Like,
Well,
you don't have
because
to say anything.
None of us, all of us feel like this shouldn't be. Like,
Yeah,
you see
everybody's
my
like,
face.
"Why are you wearing an eye patch?"
Correct. And I'm fine with that. I'm with you guys. I'm like, this,
I
get
hate
this
it.
shit out of the neighborhood. Like, that's Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah.
Get this shit. But I know that no one's going to act on that impulse. But they stare.
Like, I've been in a scenario where I make comments to strangers, and I feel like it's not going to go well sometimes.
Yeah, it might not.
But I'm willing to accept that when I decide to be an idiot.
So I leave the grocery store and I take an alleyway to get home with the patch. And keep in mind, when my eye is in its I'm in the fucking hyperbaric baller time chamber
Hyperbolic time chamber.
with the eye. So it, like, sometimes it just shuts down. It'll just be like, it'll get fuzzy and black. And then I
Wait, the
gotta
one that's not covered up?
No, the one that's not covered up. This guy will be like, dude, I'm exhausted. He'll try to take a break, and then I gotta fucking wink.
He'll try to take a break. Does
Yeah,
he
he'll
not
just
know
try
what
to
he signed
shut it
up
off.
for? He
He'll
doesn't
just
know
try
what
to
he signed
shut
up
off
for?
the vision.
But he can't do that. He's the conductor of the train. Like, that's the
So
only way.
I, walking down an alley, and this homeless guy, he stops, he sees me, and he goes, "Nice, brother. Is it permanent?" And I go, "Hope not." And I just keep walking, and he's like, "Don't let anybody tell you." And I didn't even finish what he was saying because I just was like,
Oh.
"I don't want I don't need it."
He was
I
trying to be
don't-
positive, dude.
But I hated that.
Wow.
I was like, dude, I don't need your advice. I'm a guy wearing an eye patch. For all you know, I could be going to a tent in a park.
True. You can be going to shoot some heroin.
So I'll tell you the story, then we'll do our smasher pass.
I'm ready.
I'm driving the other day, going to comedy, and there's a left turn, and you can go straight. White Lexus in front of me, nice Lexus. He pauses at the stop sign for enough amount of time where a honk is warranted.
What's the amount of time for a honk? Let's explain to the listeners.
Like, if we're at a full stop, you get enough decision time to go left, maybe right. And if that is too long, like 10 seconds, honk, honk. It's the only way I can talk to you.
Are you doing two honks or
No,
one?
just one
One quick
honk.
one or one long one?
I don't hold it. I just hit it.
Okay.
So he gesturing now to go left after the honk, and a pedestrian goes. So in his mind, maybe he's thinking I'm honking at the fact that he's waiting for the pedestrian. But he didn't signal left. So I'm thinking he's
still-
going straight, and I
Okay.
just think he's just wasting my time. So I honk. As he turns left, he rolls his window down. He looks back out at me. I'll go this way. He looks at me. Old Asian guy, mid-60s, early 70s. In my car, I go, what the fuck? So, like, I have never been more confident. He would have needed a weapon to have defeated me in combat. Okay? So I see him, and he's driving as he's looking at me, which is crazy. So I'm like, what the fuck are you going to do? I'm getting so worked up in the car
You're by yourself?
by myself. So we go to a stop, a light, red light. He gets out of the vehicle. He's first to the light, gets out, comes to my window.
That's crazy.
And like I was at a drive-thru, I just fucking roll my window down to take his order. And he goes, "Why are you honking at me?" And he's upset. Now I read the upset energy, and I know I'm going to cut him in half with a very calm answer. And I'm like, "You didn't signal. I thought you were going straight." And he looks at me as if I just fucking bombed the mahjong board we'd been playing for hours. He's like, he's literally in shock, and he was fuming mad. And then he kind of starts to walk back to his car. I was like, "Get back in your car, you fucking idiot." Because he was an idiot.
So you
what are
added
you
that
doing?
in there after you
Yeah,
already
that
defeated
was
him. But
that
you
was
already
my
won.
So I verbally hit him with a right hook, and then I fucking verbally kicked him. That was what I did. But I was thinking to myself, are you insane to have gotten out of your vehicle? I'm a young guy. Like, I could have, if I'm crazy,
You could have ran
could've-
him over.
I could have ran him over. I could have doored him. And what was he going to do? He's going to hit my car with his fists? Then what? What, I'm going to mace you? Going to come at you with mace?
Mace, dude.
I could have thrown him in the back of his car, taken his car. Like, I could have
Nice
done
car.
any.
Was it a nice car?
It was a nice car. I like my car better, but it was a nice car.
Okay.
But just, I realize that old people, not only do they improperly participate in society with their bullshit, they don't respect the shit. You know, like, as I get older, I don't try to dunk as much
Yeah.
because I
Older-
get it.
Older fellas are easy to get wound up though. If you're out with your boys, like at a pub or something, and they're playing darts. I always picture they're playing darts and they get a little lippy. You can always get them really fired up easily.
Well, because they've lived such a privileged fucking life.
I still think they think they're indestructible at that point. You know,
I do agree.
they're like, yeah, this hip ain't going anywhere.
But if you bought a house at 200, you sell it at $1 million.
You're a
Don't
pussy.
honk at me. You know? Don't you honk at me.
Don't you honk? You were
I'm
just
a
born
millionaire.
earlier. Yeah, you're just born earlier than me, you bitch.
You fucking bitch. Okay, hit me with the
Okay, we're gonna play a
let's do
little
the
game.
Smash
I'm
or
gonna
Pass.
show you. So today's episode of Smash or Pass is gonna be the top 10 chefs on the planet.
Let's do it.
Okay, and this is ChatGPT's
Ranking.
ranking, not me. Because if it was me, I would say I don't want.
I love how you're always giving yourself subtle shots as a fat guy. I didn't rank the chefs.
I didn't. Okay, first up, Erasmus Monk.
Wow. Ooh. Okay, you
Look
go
at that.
first. Wow, this guy looks like a Harry Potter character.
Honestly, I can't smash for one reason.
Ooh, what's the reason?
I don't like whatever this is, this shirt.
He has no chest.
I don't know. He looks like he has he is you ever seen like a punching bag? He looks like he has a punching bag for a body.
I'm going to go pass because, you know, I want to cuddle maybe, and there's nothing to grab onto there.
But like I feel like this guy's all shoulders. Like he only works out shoulders every day and he's soft
Yeah.
everywhere else. Like his
Yeah.
shoulders are stones.
Yeah, I need a little shadow under the tit.
He doesn't have any neck at all either, you know?
Is he
But-
blowing? Is he blowing? You think he's a given beach?
No, I think this guy is like a guy. So he's very manly and aggressive in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But like when he comes home, he gets up on his all fours and he says, "Take me for a walk." You know, like
This guy looks like you can fucking undress him by kissing his neck, and he'll just take it all off.
he's like, "Are you slicing garlic over there?" And he just starts like. So I'm gonna say I'm passing.
Okay. I'm also passing. Sorry, Rasmus.
Okay, second, I don't have ChatGPT didn't give me a picture, but I was smarter than ChatGPT and
Okay.
I got it. Albert Adria.
Adria. You know what, Albert? Yeah, I'd smash him.
He's a Brazilian Portuguese chef. I would fucking dude. I'm telling you right now, I might marry this guy.
He could probably smash good.
Yeah, this guy is the kind of guy that was like he's gonna say throw the phone book at me kind of deal. Like I want you to give me everything you got. I
Give
want
me
A
it
to
all.
Z. Yeah, I want A to Z.
He also looks like he would share. You know, he's not just the top all the time.
Also, like, is somebody like do you think that one of these guys would be very welcoming in the bedroom?
He would be nice.
Like if he's on his back like a turtle and he's like, "Can you rescue me?" Like, is that something that I'm just curious?
Can
I
you
don't
take
know.
this straw out of my throat and rescue me? This guy's ears look like he's got a nice family.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Teeth
his
are-
mom is nice.
Yeah. She never beat him once. Dude.
No. She was so nice to him.
Okay, so we're smashing. What about
Okay.
Eric Vildgaard?
Eric
He's known for the
Vildgaard.
commitment and sustainability, purity. Vidgaard's creations at Jordnær in Denmark, or
Okay.
Jordnær. So he's a Nordic guy.
I also like how the No.
Well, Not the most flattering picture.
If we had a better picture, but I can already tell.
Can we get a better picture?
You got time here, brother. I would say so far, just based on that image, maybe I need another image here.
What was his name? Eric Vidgard?
Just copy and paste, my guy.
Oh, he's got an Instagram.
Who doesn't?
Oh, this is not getting any better, dude.
I can't believe you pulled up a pic with him and a girl.
Well, oh yeah, that's so gay. Hold on a second.
Take that one. Let's go.
Yeah, this is better. Oh, okay. Wow. I honestly got worse with the glasses.
Got worse with the glasses. The glasses put his eyes closer together. Which
yeah,
pissed
I'm
me off.
confused when he went there. Was he like, I want to look like the Monopoly guy? Like, I want to look like, I want to. Like, I don't understand why these are two monocles that he stapled together.
I feel like this guy would be so selfish in bed, dude.
Yeah, like he'd grab onto me and be like, "You're not going anywhere." Wait, no, that's not
No.
selfish. That's the opposite.
He would just, for me, I'm not, and maybe because they're so close together, but no eye contact.
Well, eye contact. I feel like if you stare at this guy, you'd like system reset. Like he has the neuralizer built into his eyes, dude. Look at these things. Can I zoom in?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, dude, he might need a patch on one of them.
I don't know, man.
He might need to patch one of them up.
So we're gonna pass, I think.
Okay, I think I'm passing. Yeah, I'm passing.
Get one more picture, maybe. Just
one
in
more.
Case?
Let's finish. Or on him. Oh, bald him?
No.
We need a neck, dude.
What kind of food are you? Yeah, what's going?
We need
like
a neck.
He looks like a thumb, dude, from fucking Spy.
Damn it, dude.
Damn, dude. The glasses got wider in this picture, though. Did you notice?
Pass respectfully.
Right, respectfully pass. Oh. Okay,
Last guy?
No, that wasn't. Renee Frank.
Okay. Oh.
Cool. Immediately smash.
Immediately smash.
With the apron on.
Jesus. Renee.
Renee, you're great.
Renee.
Nice clean kitchen. Look how clean the kitchen is.
Look at his hands. They look small.
Oh, he's got really short fingers, which is
Dude,
weird.
he would make your hog look huge. He would make you feel so confident in bed. He would make you feel like fucking King
Dude,
Henry V.
I feel like both of his hands would be, if he held one of my balls, it'd be like a snow globe. Like he's like shaking it, trying to see, or no, like a magic 8 ball. You know?
And he'd salt it a little. You know?
Yeah, we're smashing. So
one
May
more.
Kogo. One more?
May Kogo. Yeah.
Well, there's a woman involved. We can't have that. So May.
No,
Kogo.
we can't have that.
Also a woman. Can't have that
May.
either. Julienne Royer.
Julien Royer. Oh. Damn.
Yeah, probably smashing him too, which is too easy. I want to skip this guy because this guy be a little more. Yeah.
Ooh.
Vaughn Mabee.
Mabee. Damn, dude.
Damn, that guy's got a lot going on.
Kind of a cross between Guy Fieri and a wrestler.
He's like Mickey Rourke, though, but if his career didn't go as well, you know?
You know what? He does have some steely blue eyes on him.
He's got steely blue eyes. He's got strong definition in the beard.
One thing might be weird here. I don't want to see this guy soaking wet.
His hands are super purple and dry.
Yeah.
Like, look at his nails. Does this guy not have hand sanitizer wherever?
That might be vitiligo.
You think so?
I'll go smash. You know, maybe he's like a quiet. Maybe go back to that guy. You have trouble as an operator, I think.
Yeah, I do. Sorry, you want to
go back
to this guy? That's what
I would smash.
Yeah, him and like he was a quick smash.
He's a quick smash.
He's so delicate looking.
You could bring that guy to your parents' house, and they would be like, "It's fine, you're gay. It's fine. He looks good. He looks."
I feel like he's the kind of guy I could just like put on my shoulder and walk around with him.
Yep, he's a guy that when you go on a date, you're not ashamed.
No, because
like, look at what I got.
He's gonna look good. He's gonna have like a slim fit suit on.
Yeah,
you know. He's going to bring a condom. Like, it's going to be very responsible.
Yeah, very respectful. You guys might even pray after, which is fine. The Lord might not like it, but we do.
We support everything here on the Don't Be Sorry.
Wow, what a smasher pass. That was great. Guys, thank you so much for being part of this.
Thank you for keeping up with us.
We appreciate all, I'm sure, 60, maybe combining YouTube, 160 followers. You guys are keeping You keep the show together.
You really keep us coming back for more.
We're doing stunts out here. We tried to get Tom Cruise on. He said he would come. He was just busy. You know? Sometimes the schedules don't line up.
We'll get him, though.
We'll get him. Thank you. See you, Anto. Have some fun on the bike there for me,
Hey,
you know?
Good night. Good night.
Good night.